Welcome back to the Legend of KeA's Trails to Azure, where we are still in Michelin, and I think we were looking for KeA. Anyway, let's look around then. Have I seen a little girl? Why yes, I believe I saw one walk by here a little while ago, but unfortunately I couldn't tell you where she went. Sorry about that. Oh no, what's the harm in waiting? Michelin is so danged fun that even staring at the lake is a blast. Plus, I'm a mite tired from walking around all day. Let's just rest our weary bones here for a spell. There's still some time before the next cruise ship arrives. Why don't we go and enjoy ourselves a little in the meantime? So, here's for waiting. I wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle of a resort for a bit. This spot right here is so soothing, it's almost cathartic. That little girl just now seemed downhearted. I hope she's going to be alright. Little girl, could it be? Excuse me, the little girl, did she happen to have green hair? Well, yes, she did. Are you a guardian, perhaps? That's right. You know what it is. Take your eyes off them for a second and they disappear. Do you mind telling me where she went? Not at all. She passed by on her way to a villa just a few minutes ago. I should tell you, though, she seemed quite distraught or something, the way she was plodding along. She did? What could have caused KeA to react this way? Never mind that, I need to search the residential area right away. I won't struggle to find the right accessory for myself. Good jewelry is a lifetime purchase, as I say. There's no shame in taking some time to choose the perfect piece. Let's see, how about this necklace? Nah, knowing her, she'd probably just complain that it'd slow her down during combat practice. He's really putting a lot of thought into this. Maybe a small accessory would be better, and it wouldn't get in our way. Think I'd try looking at those brooches over there? Ah, she's looking for Mireille? A gift for Mireille, I think? The necklace in the showcase over there is known as the Saint's Tears. Recovered from a ruin in the Middle Ages, it is thought to have belonged to a ruler of the time. We are proud to have the privilege of displaying it. Be aware of that it is not in fact for sale. The price placed on it is simply a formality. This one. And I take a guess, when this thing is here, it probably gets stolen eventually. Potentially by Phantom Thief B. We employ a members-only system to offer nothing less than the most superb service to our loyal patrons. The more one's clientele grows, the more their customer service declines to compensate. It's inevitable, really. There are more ways to succeed than simply attracting countless customers. How's that for a business lesson, darling? That doesn't work for every store, but a higher scale jewelry store, that can work. Hey Lloyd, come over here for a sec. What do you think about this dress? Would it look good to me? I'd say it would, yeah. Oh, so it has Detective Benning's seal of approval. Okay, I get it then. Now I have to find a dress for Noe too. I wish Noe just would have come to pick some out with me. Can anyone imagine Noelle in a dress? We have a lot of young women browsing the store today. They're all beautiful, so I had to stifle a gasp when they walked in. Hey Cecile, something on your mind? Oh Lloyd! I was just wondering what the theme park will be like. I've never been to one before. I get that, this will be my first time too. Noel and Wendy seem to like it, and from what they've told me it sounds like they're in for a lot of fun. Is that so? Well, it's not every day you get to come here, and maybe I'll ask them to show me around. Alright, I'm going to try and make the most of our trip to the theme park today. Since it will be my first time, I'm thinking of asking Wendy and Noel to show me around. Cause Serika's clothing collection is just as high quality as I remember. The silk dress is so luxurious, but fur over there from Bareahart is soft to the touch. Bareahart, isn't that a city in the eastern half of the empire? That's right. It's famous for producing high-quality furs from the local mink population. You often find women in high social circles wearing them as parties. Wow, you really know your stuff, Ellie. But I don't know why you'd be looking at furs at this time of year. It's blazing outside. You really put your foot in your mouth sometimes, don't you, LoH? Clothing is a status symbol, especially when it comes to social functions. Personally, though, I don't care much about brand names, what matters is how well something is made. I see, in that case, can I interest you in this dress over here? I don't know, personally I prefer something a little sexier, to be perfectly honest. Oh, would you mind showing me your headdress selection too? Not at all, right this way. Oh, I get the feeling I've seen this customer somewhere before. Now what an idea's name could be taking Wisha so long. I was so hoping to have her try on some delicious outfits for me. Okay, can't go that way anymore. How do you feel about eating here tonight, Janetta? I read a glowing review about this place in a magazine. They said the food here is amazing. Oh really? In that case I'm looking forward to trying it. Or just remembered, there's something I have to take care of real quick. Would you mind checking out the other stores while you wait? Yeah, I guess would be okay. Janetta had a rough time at the mixer a little while ago, so I thought I'd take her to Michelin to cheer up. Now I just need to ask the sales clerk at the store here for some advice on what to get her. Yeah, those are two people from the Times department store. Southwark and I arrived on the cruise ship just a little bit ago. He told me that everything today is his treat, so I'm gonna get let loose and have fun. Starting to get so hot. Hey Mom, can we go to Lakeside Beach later? Well, now that I think about it, it's only booked out for the morning, wasn't it? Why don't we head over there once we finished eating then? I heard a new attraction open up in the theme park recently. People are saying it's a spooky one too. I wonder what it's like. The food here is tasty, don't get me wrong. I just wish I'd chosen someone better to come with. But I really like it. I really do know how to pick my dining establishments, don't I? It's all on me, so don't be shy. I want you to savor every last bit of this delicious meal. The name of his restaurant, Fortuna, comes from the word fortune. As such, our goal is to provide service and food so luxurious that our customers feel fortunate to have visited us. If you have any comments or concerns on how we can improve, we invite you to let us know. Who would have thought that I'd run into you here, Vazi? I would have kept you company today if you just called me. That's kind of you, but actually here with friends as it happens. So can we keep it short? I have other plans for tonight, you see. Oh, Vasi, always so hard-hearted. But you know, that's exactly what I like about you. Shouldn't the host be, I don't know, the opposite of that? Vasi may work as a professional host, but he can be so hard-hearted sometimes. Still, that's one of the qualities that makes him so endearing. Don't mind me, I'm just setting up with one of my regulars from the host club. Not to worry though. I won't let this distract me from our meeting. I'm exhausted. Me and my girlfriend must have gone around the theme park 10 times over this morning. What I couldn't give for a nap right about now. Did I see a little girl with green hair go by? No, I don't think so. It's hard to say with all the families passing through. Okay. A green-haired girl was on her way to the guest house just now. What's odd, though, is that I feel like I've seen her a long time ago. But when exactly? This mansion seems to be the one that was featured in the pamphlet. It even overlooks the lake itself. What a magnificent property. Maybe I will buy it after all. Listen up, Sal. You're my fiance, so you need to start planning ahead for our future. Mother thinks having a pigeon pair would be best for us. First a girl, then a boy, ideally. Pigeon pair? What are you talking about, Emmy? Never mind. Huh? Oh, Sal, that just won't do at all. A proper gentleman should never ever embarrass a lady. I just don't get Emmy sometimes. Pigeon pair? What's she talking about? Getting pets? No, I think she's talking about getting children, but I think you're a bit early for that, right? There have been far fewer shady characters spotted in this neighborhood ever since former Speaker Hartman fell from grace. His old home is now a state guest house, so naturally security in the area has increased. All in all, things are considerably safer now. Hey, Kia. There she is. Hey, Kia. What are you doing here? Lloyd? State guest house. Brings back memories, doesn't it? Remember, Kia? We escaped here the night we met. How could I forget? Those are the earliest memories I have. I know. Hey, Lloyd. This is where you found me, but this isn't where I came from, right? Yeah. Has it been on your mind? The truth of your origins, I mean. Yeah. It's been bothering me more and more lately. All you told me was that I was born a long time ago. But it wasn't until just a while ago that I finally understood what that meant. So that's what this is about. I know I have you and Ellie and Theo and Randy and so many others. Like Shizuko and Ryu, and them, and even Sister Marble. I have fun every single day, but once in a while, I still feel like I'm all alone. Like I was when I was by myself at the bottom of that pitch black room. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to bother you with any of this. You're not bothering me, silly. There's no need to hold it in. You've been itching to say something for a while now, haven't you? But you didn't want to worry us with your troubles when we were already so down about our problems at work. Listen to me, Kia. You couldn't be more wrong. You needing us isn't a burden. Simply taking care of you makes us all happier. You give us the strength to keep our chins up and continue doing what we do, no matter how tough times get. So don't hold these things in. I can promise that at the very least, I will always be here for you, Kia. Thank you. But you shouldn't promise things like that, Lloyd. How are you gonna got yourself a wife now? Don't you know people with kids have a harder time finding dates? Back up a second, where are you learning these things? Wait, don't tell me this was from a library. You're not supposed to be in those sections, Kia. That's one place, yeah? But I probably picked it from the talking to people in the city, too. You know there's such a thing as studying too much sometimes. Anyway, I'm still not ready to get married. My brother was 25 when he was supposed to have his wedding. Your brother? Oh yeah, he's not with us anymore, huh? Yeah, but that's all in the past. I still have 7 years to go until I'm at that age. I'll think about marriage after I can stand on my own 2 feet. I mean, in the first place, I haven't even found the right partner. 7 years from now. How old would that make me? The doctor said you're about 9 years old right now, so... That would make you 16. You'll be 2 years older than KeA is currently. Is that old enough to get married? What? No matter how you slice it, 16 is way too young for anyone to be thinking about marriage. I mean, technically the legal age is 16, if you have the consent of a guardian. What am I saying? I would never allow anyone to marry you that soon. That's not really what I was talking about, but it's okay, I get it. You're saying there's nothing for me to worry about, right? Exactly. Now come on, we got a theme park waiting for us. Haven't you been looking forward to it all day? I promised Shizuku that I will tell her all about it when we get back. We also swore that when her eyes get better, we'd come and play together too. Oh really? You know what it means? You gotta have as much fun as possible today. That way you'll have even more to tell her about. Okay. Just avatar commoners like yourself be doing here, huh? Okay, I said anything. I thank you not to stare at me with those beaming smile, those puppy dog eyes. KeA's charms claim another victim. Leave me be if you please. I'm ashamed at myself for being so curt with you. How petty can I be? I've made a habit of visiting the members-only jewelry store here. Since tourists aren't allowed inside, it's a relaxing place to window shop, usually that is. They seem more crowded than normal today for some reason. I think I'll just stop by for some other time. The clothes here aren't quite to my taste. I prefer something a bit more spicy, more exotic, you know what I mean? Oh, hi KeA. Say, what do you think about this dress? I think it will look perfect on you. Wow, it's so pretty. A dress? Was there some special occasion coming up? Does there have to be? KeA's a budding young lady. There's nothing wrong with expanding her fashion horizon. As long as we're having fun, I guess. I'm going to stay and continue shopping for just a bit longer. I want to pick out a few new outfits to expand KeA's wardrobe. I can't believe I got an autograph from the Ep.50. I'm going to treasure this for the rest of my life. Who would have thought the Ep.50 would waltz through our doors one day? Oh, Donna, she's acting like a starstruck little girl. Understand the way she feels, but we still have to maintain a certain level of professionalism around the customers. Ellie told me you bought a suit for this boutique once. Is that true, Lloyd? Oh yeah, it was earlier this year. Why do you ask? Well, because I'm your big sister. I can't believe you'd go and pick out clothes for your wedding day. Eh? But I thought you said you weren't getting married, Lloyd. No, I mean, yeah, yes, I'm not. I only bought that suit because I needed it for an investigation. Oh, is that so? Well, that's disappointing in a separate way entirely. I swear, Cecile does this just to watch me squirm. Don't forget to send me an invitation to your big day, Lloyd. You can be sure that I'll help with everything, from setting up the ceremony to choosing your honeymoon destination. How did we go from talking about suits to hypothetical honeymoon planning? Are we going to the theme park, Lloyd? Well, we are, but I want to check around here first. It's strangely quiet. The receptionist isn't here either. Where could she have gone? What's the meaning of this? I'm terribly sorry. Someone's yelling over there. Yeah, and they don't seem too happy either. I've been waiting so long to visit this beach. What did I get out of it? Trauma! What's the speech management even doing? I can't apologize enough, ma'am. It's my fault. I should have been keeping a closer watch. Easy, babe. They already said they're sorry. Can't we all just move on and forget this? We should thank the goddess you weren't actually hurt, you know? No, that's not good enough. Excuse me, what's going on here? Are you fighting? Oh, you have a guest Miss Maria Bell had the beach reserved for this morning. I'm so sorry. I left the receptionist just completely unattended. Don't worry about it. That's not why we're here, so... Is there some kind of problem? You better believe there is. Someone nearly tore my swimsuit clean off me when I was at the beach just now. Someone tore your swimsuit? This is the first time this has occurred. We've had a few cases like these since the beach opened. Fortunately, it never came up while you had the beach reserved this morning. We heard the rumors before we came, but I figured it would never happen to us. Us? I'm the one who had to go through the embarrassment of getting her swimsuit torn off in public. Me, your girlfriend. Don't just stand there and take this. Defend my honor. I'm trying. Whatever, you all work here. Shouldn't you be doing more to catch a culprit? Got half a mind to sue you for negligence. Please, it won't be necessary. And honestly, catching him is going to be easier said than done. After all this time, we still haven't the slightest clue of what the culprit looks like. They sound pretty worked up about this. Can't you do something to help, Lloyd? What should we do? We're supposed to be meeting the others in front of a park. I'd look for a culprit. Would it be possible for you to tell me more details about this swimsuit case? As a member of the police, I can't overlook such a serious offense. I may be able to help you create a profile for the culprit, if you don't mind my butting in, that is. You would do that for us, please? We take all the aid you can give. See, there's a police officer here willing to help too. That's good, right, babe? Just make sure you catch that pervert. On that note, the hallway probably isn't the best place to talk about this. Let's move over to the changing room. Good idea, shall we? Good luck, Lloyd! The swimsuit snipping situation. Could you give me the full details of what happened at the time of the incident? Gladly. My boyfriend and I were playing in the water at the beach. Normal stuff, tossing out a beach ball, swimming, things like that. After a while I got thirsty and left to buy something at the drink stand upstairs. Not long after I got there, I suddenly heard screaming coming from behind me. I went back and my girlfriend was there crouching in the lake trying to cover up. Then the nearby beachgoers started to gather and it was horrible. The lifeguard, he was nice enough to bring me a towel at least. Thanks, I think I get the picture now. Wave, was it? Did you witness anything strange during the incident? Well, I was keeping watch over the lake at the time, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. The moment I heard the screams, I ran over. Didn't even realize her swimsuit had been torn until I got there. I tried asking the other beachgoers if they knew what happened, but nobody caught who did it. Even I didn't see what they looked like, and I'm a victim. After my boyfriend left to buy drinks, I was casually strolling down the shore. As far as I knew, no one was around me. The second it happened, I went into shock. My instincts took over and I crouched in the water to cover myself. I can't blame you, it's a perfectly natural response to have in that situation. What about the previous incidents? Were there any eyewitnesses in those cases? No, they were just like this one. They all happened on the shoreline, but no one saw the culprit. Each time the swimsuit looked as though they had been cut by a sharp tool. It's hard to believe there were no more than accidents. These incidents are too similar. The cut looks the same every time. No doubt we're dealing with the same culprit. But what's bizarre is that the beach has had different visitors registered during each incident, so there is no suspicious overlaps. After the last time I was beginning to think it was just a fluke, but now it happened again. Yeah, this is all way too purposeful. Do you have any idea who could have done this, Lloyd? Shouldn't rush him, little lady. The police aren't superheroes. It's going to take more than a few vague stories to find the bad guy. No, it's alright. I already have a good idea of the offender's identity. Seriously? Even though you haven't inspected the crime scene? That would be the next step under normal circumstances. In this case, however, I don't think it would yield us more evidence. Since our crime scene is the lakeshore itself, anything incriminating has likely been washed away by now. Good point. But you said you already have the idea who the culprit is. How can that be? Simple. I was able to piece together a criminal profile based on the pattern of the stories you gave me. Yeah, you're so cool when you go all detective mode, Lloyd. Well, if you're so confident, then tell me this. Who was it? Who was the degenerate that tore my swimsuit? There are no eyewitnesses and each crime has occurred at the edge of the water. Plus, those swimsuits are always torn by some kind of sharp edge. Taking all that into consideration, the culprit is most likely someone else. After evaluating everyone's statements, I don't think the perpetrator is in this room or among the other beachgoers. In my opinion, our culprit is something else that's been lurking on the beach. I suspect we're dealing with a monster. A monster? Like literally? Are you telling me a wild monster was the one that tore my girlfriend's swimsuit? You can't be serious. Who would ever buy a crazy story like that? Where's your evidence? Show me proof. Well, let's go over all the details from the top. First, there's the torn swimsuit itself. The tear is unnatural. It was done by something with a sharp edge, right? Yes, that's been the case in each of the incidents so far. That begs the question, is it possible for someone to take a sharp object with them to the beach? No, however, it would be difficult. We strongly advise against the reception counter perform thorough checks. And for security reasons, we have portable metal detectors to make sure people aren't concealing anything dangerous. I don't see any way the culprit could have brought something sharp from outside. Oh, exactly. That's because our culprit never had to bring a sharp-edged tool with him in the first place. No, not when their body itself is equipped with something sharp enough to rip a swimsuit, like claws or teeth, for example. So that's enough to say the culprit is definitely a monster? No, that alone is just enough for a working theory, and a very unorthodox one at that. However, when combined with the other elements in the case, it starts to gain a lot more credibility. What other elements? Today's incident follows a pattern with the ones that came before it, right? No eyewitnesses, identical methods, and each time the crime happened on the shoreline. The similarities are too stark. Chances are high that we're dealing with a repeat offender. Yes, and it's already known that there's no overlap between the names registered at the beach during the time of the attack. Naturally, because the culprit isn't someone who entered the beach conventionally. But if they were an average person trying to swim in from the lake, our lifeguard he would have seen them. You're not wrong, it's one of my duties to look for anyone trying to sneak in. So in light of all that, we are left with only one route the culprit could have taken to get to the beach. The depths. I suspect our culprit is an aquatic monster indigenous to Lake Elm. If it were small and amphibious, it would be able to approach beachgoers underwater without wave noticing. After taking every aspect of this case into account, it's tough to imagine there being any other explanation. So there really was a monster detector? The reasoning is sound. Wait just a moment, isn't there something important you're forgetting to answer here? Why would some monster want to tear a girl's swimsuit in the first place? That's a good point. How do you explain that? Wouldn't all of this point to, some deranged pervert or something? I'll admit that I haven't figured out its motive just yet. Still, the evidence we have suggests our perpetrator is a monster, and my intuition is inclined to agree. For now, let's just say this particular monster has the habit of this kind of behavior, and leave it at that. But if all of that is true, then what shall we do? If it truly is a result of monster attacks, then that reflects rather poorly on Michelin's management. I wish there was some way we could exterminate it once and for all. So do I, but we're talking about a monster elusive enough to not be caught in the act. And I don't know how we can continue to operate the beach in good faith, waiting for it to show up. I'm the victim here. There's no way I'm returning again until I know for a fact the place is safe. Well, what if I went out there and made myself bait? What? You can't be serious, KeA. They said the monster likes to tear girls' swimsuits, right? I'm a girl. If I play by the shore, maybe it'll come out again? It'll be fine. I'll have you there to protect me, LoH. Listen to me, KeA. There's no way I'm going to put you in that kind of danger, got it? He's right, you know. We wouldn't ask a little girl to do that. Sure, the only damage so far has been a few torn swimsuits, but who knows how bad it could get. But if a monster keeps doing this to people, it's gonna make problems for Belle, right? I wanna do something to pay her back for inviting us here. I'm proud that you would think of it that way, KeA, but still. Alright, I'm not sure this plan will work, but it's worth a shot. But you won't be one playing decoy, KeA. We're going to have to call in some backup. Okay. Are you sure they'll be alright? That's quite a bit of risk to take on. Not to worry, the ladies of the SSS are no strangers to fighting monsters. They can handle this. The only question is which of them do we ask to play the role of bait? Ellie, Tio, and Noel should be all free to help right now. Who are you gonna call? Let's see. Let's ask Noel. I think Noel's our girl. She wouldn't stand by and let a monster put public spot like this in danger. Good choice. We'll be fine with her on the job. Alright, I'd like to start the operation to flush the monster out immediately. Can I count on the Michelin staff to clear out the other beachgoers? Yes, right away. We'll announce a temporary inspection, have a guest evacuate for a bit. Be careful out there. If you find the monster that tore my swimsuit, do me a favor and beat it to a pulp. Don't worry, the SSS is on the case. Alright, let's go! Alright, let's begin the operation. You know what to do, right? Play on the beach and the monster shows up? Yep, no problem. Okay, I'm counting on you. Just remember, this particular monster has a taste for the indecent. You can't be too careful. Roger that. Still surprised you wanted me to help you deal with this swimsuit snipping monster. But Lakeside Beach is part of Crossbar too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect it. Good luck, LoH. You too, Noel. Think fast. You asked for it, Buster. How have we not lured out a monster? I'm not sure what's taking so long. Maybe it's onto us somehow? Still gotta be out there watching one way or another. Let's just keep... Hey! Revenge is oh so sweet. You got me that time. I wanna play with them too. LoH said this was dangerous, but they look like we're having so much fun. Huh? All behind you! What? No! Okay, just go after the monster, quick! Right. Pervert penguins. Nowhere left to run. So you like to tear girls' swimsuits, do you? Not if I have something to say about. Here I come. Blue Penguin is a boisterous beachside monster that excels at water arts. How do you like that? Give it up. Friends? Friends. Huh? Lots of friends. Reinforcements. Not good. Light! Yeah, Noel, are you alright? Don't worry about it. Let's focus on stopping these monsters. Right. Go get him, guys!
ワンちゃんたちかわいいね。ライダー頑張れ。
任せてくれ。それ。
よーし。催眠弾発射。
俺の番だな。それ。
Its sharp pecs are especially dangerous.
ワンちゃんたち目。
Confused?
行きます。
If I remember correctly from Trails in the Sky, that is confused.
や
Or they might have changed that.
ライダー頑張れ。
よし。
よーし。
It bombards foes with fish at high velocities.
よし。それ。
The pungent gas it expels lowers defense.
行きます。や
俺の番だな。えっか。そこだ。
よーし。ライダー頑張れ。
よし。やっか。
Can down an enemy with a single strike.
任せてくれ。やっか。まだまだいける。
やったね。
Oh, we managed to take them down with just the two of us. And with KeA cheering us on, of course. Good work, guys! And with that, it's mission accomplished. Hey, Noel. I'm not sure what to say, but I'm sorry. I should have protected you back there. Hey, it's okay, really. You'd think I would know better than to let my guard down. More importantly, why did those monsters appear on the beach in the first place? Who's to say? It could be because of the impact Michelin's development has had on the surrounding area. Maybe the habitat was affected, so they retaliated by attacking people? That's my guess, anyway. You may be right. We can't rule that possibility out. Seeing how widely people reacted when their swimsuits were torn may have spurred them to keep doing it. I feel kinda bad for them now. Yeah. Anyway, we're done for now. Let's go report everything to Kamina and the others. Ready to go when you are. You have our gratitude, everyone. If not for your help, management might have never recovered from this shameful string of incidents. Don't mention it. We're just happy we could help. You've done so much for us. I don't think we could ever thank you enough. I'll report everything that happened regarding the attack and the monsters to Miss Mariabelle. Please and thank you. I'm sure Mariabelle will know what kind of countermeasures to put in place once she hears about the situation. Let me thank you too. I'm so glad you beat up that big bad bathing suit slashing monster. And now that you did, we can go back to having fun in the sand. You still want to play out there? After everything you went through, I figured you'd be swimsuit shy. Well, we didn't come all this way to sit around. I'm not going to let those stupid monsters ruin our trip. So, if you excuse us, we got ourselves a beach to enjoy. See you around! I think that's my cue to return to my post too. Thanks again for your help. Alright. Are you guys ready to head out too? Yep. I told friend to wait for me at the jewelry store, so I'm going to head there. See you later. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for driving with Swimsuit slashing monsters away. Still, monsters can be unpredictable, so we can't say for certain they won't return. Management is going to have to put some countermeasures into place in case things come to that. Wow, we have many cute swimsuits to choose from. Now let's see, which one? My girlfriend's in the middle of picking out a swimsuit. I wish she'd hurry up though. I wish I was wondering where you were. Oh Lord, KeA, I didn't notice you there. What got you so down, Risha? I don't mean to pry, but is there something on your mind? No, don't worry, it's nothing serious. I just feel a little anxious thinking about how overwhelming Crossbar is outside my little bubble in the entertainment district. The breeze here is lovely though. It's giving me the peace of mind I needed. I see, well, we're always here to listen if you change your mind. Are you sure you're okay though, Risha? I am, but thank you for asking. If you excuse me, I should probably go meet up with Ilya and the others. Don't worry, I won't wander off again. See you both in the theme park later. Yeah, okay. What's the matter, Lloyd? Nothing. We should be going to KeA. Take a look at this dress I found earlier. It got a boob window. Sexy, isn't it? What do you say, Risha? Try it on and if it fits, I buy it for you. What? You want me to wear this? Ilya, please, it's barely even a dress. Ah, Pish Posh. With your womanly charms, I know you can make it work, trust me. Come on now, Risha. Just have some faith and try it on, would you? I'm going to see you in this dress if it kills me. Ah, Detective Experience, Miss KeA, welcome back. I'm happy to see you found, huh? Yep, safe and sound. Sorry we made you worry. Oh no, it's quite alright. But I should inform you that your fellow guest departed just recently. We will meet you at the appointed spot after going about their business. Perhaps you should hurry out there. Probably, yeah. Thank you for letting us know. So nobody is left here? Okay. Well, what do you know? This jewel looks the same as one I was gifted by a lady friend of mine. Huh. I wonder if this is where she bought it. No, he's been acting all strange ever since she got back. Did something happen at the beach? Oh, kind of a long story. I knew the risk going in, but I didn't expect to walk out with a torn swimsuit. I still have a lot of training to do if I can't defend myself against a basic sneak attack like that. So in all, I could have spared you the grief if I noticed it sooner. Don't worry about it, it's not like I was injured or anything. Yes, it was embarrassing, but I can just use this as an opportunity to knuckle down and apply myself. What exactly would you be applying yourself to? Hey Lloyd, I see you finally tracked down Guido. Sorry for wandering off by myself. I couldn't forgive that smile. Don't know how they let you in with a weapon like that. By the way, Wendy, what were you up to? Were you hoping to make a purchase? Yeah, I was thinking picking up a little something from a whale. She's gonna get a promotion soon, so I figured I gotta buy a gift to celebrate. Huh. Really now? Hey Wendy, not to pry, but the two of you wouldn't happen to be you know? Hey, what are you getting at, pal? We're just friends I still owe her from when I was in the CGF. This is me being polite here is all. Besides, you should already know there's only one woman for my heart, that's the seal. I'm going to pretend that you didn't say that to my face. I'll grab Noah and the others when it's time to head to the meeting spot. So then, we're here to get some window shopping done. Okay. Oh, that's Swazi's up and gone. Could always head home myself, but what for? To look after that drab lout I call a husband? So be it. If you need me, I'll be here having a drink all by my lonesome. Hey, wake up, it's no time to be dozing off. The fun's just getting started, so come on, let's go. Look alive! Okay, but I end this episode here, and next time we actually go in the direction of Michelin's theme park. Until next time, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.